Alright, and welcome back to Mario Golf once again. After my terrible loss, I came back on a pretty nice victory, I would say. And I'm going to provide just a little bit of backstory here. You can actually see how the match went. And you see that on the next to last hole was actually Mario's first win of that hole. Basically what happened, he managed to hit a 150, hit from 150 yards and score an eagle on me, like an asshole. And I guess they just did that so I wouldn't beat him on a 5-up win. But either way, I still managed to seal the deal because it was a win and a draw anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much all the backstory, and it's nice that I got this only on the second try. So yes, with that victory, now we can actually say sayonara, Mario. Kick him, got him. We got you, Mario. No matter how difficult you may have been on the first try, you couldn't get us again. Shame on you. Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the menu here, and now that we have finally unlocked Mario, we're going to actually use Mario here. Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Anyway, my favorite variation is, once again, all the blue, or blue and black, if you want to call it that. Oh yeah, and that's our next character, is Bowser. In fact, I'll show you where he's going to be at. He's going to be all the way on the fucking top right corner there. Yeah, that was no surprise though. I couldn't just say, oh, guess what? It's a fucking puffish, you know. Couldn't really do that. But he's all the way down there. But we're not gonna fight him just yet. We're not gonna kick his ass just yet. We're gonna actually, in fact, go to the Yoshi Championship and start the tournament there. So let's get started. Yeah. So let's play Mario Golf. Oh my God! The Let's Play pun destroyed forever. Okay. Okay, so this course is actually, I mean, you know, when I said Shy Guy Desert was a little bit challenging, this is a little bit more. I would say actually, maybe even quite a bit more. But But this is kind of it depends on the player, really. I mean, to me, this is definitely far from the hardest course in the game. In fact, I actually find this one to be just a little bit easier than Shy Guy Desert. In some aspects, and others, you know, where it's actually harder than that one. But mostly overall, I think this one's a little bit harder than Shy Guy Desert. Or either that, or the difficulty in this course from Shy Guy Desert isn't actually big enough to really stick out to you, really. It's not a big enough difference, I don't think. But the next course will have a major difference in difficulty. So, yeah. That's really all I'm going to spoil about that much of it. And, oh well. It's all good. And actually, the only way I actually really won 5-up on that last match against Mario is because he made a lot of mistakes. He made like a lot of he missed a lot of putts. Like he was he was literally the Tiger Woods of putting, because a lot of those putts were just, you know, completely, they were just barely missing the edge. I mean, I think there was at least 6 or 7 putts where it barely missed the edge on it, which was pretty funny to me. So that was mainly what helped me capitalize on those errors, and I hit pretty good shots too. So I mean, that was very helpful at the same time. So I think I mean, I know you haven't really had time to really pay attention to the scoreboard very much at all. But if you do notice, the pattern starts with, you know, with the other people on the board going pretty far up on the board, you know, getting pretty low scores, and then their scores going all the way back down to either even par, 1 under par, 2 under par, 3 under par, or even, you know, just a little, or even 4 under par for that matter. But you've noticed that their scores start off pretty good, and then they end up, you know, kind of losing shots and stuff like that, and then they end up losing the tournament ultimately because of it. That's pretty much the pattern you're gonna see in every single tournament that you ever play in this game. I mean, there's only 2 more tournaments after this one, but still, like, but every time you play a tournament, it's gonna have that same pattern every time. So, so basically, you really want to you actually want to see where they project up in the end, not exactly where they're starting off at. Where you know, they could be starting off at like 12 or 13 under par, and you think you have to score that high, or score that low, but you really don't. And that's gonna go way the fuck over, I think. Maybe, yeah, it is. Okay, you don't want to go by that. You want to go by what they end up scoring in the end. Obviously, I mean, it is pretty obvious, I would say, but I wouldn't let your stuff get discouraged too early, because that's pretty much where they allow you to have a comeback, pretty much. Unfortunately for the last tournament is very, it's pretty minor, I think. It's a pretty minor setback in which the other tournament players will be having, but this one is still pretty decent. Like, let's see, let me see the scorecard. Like right now, you see Unagi's 6 under after 4, which is actually kind of funny because he's that big giant eel guy from Super Mario 64. So you kind of think, how the fuck can that guy possibly play golf when he's the size of the entire golf course? You know, I mean, he's not really, but you know what I mean. Like you could not get him to possibly stand up and hold a club. You your mind just explodes pretty much. But you see, he was like 6 under after 4 holes, which is actually completely fucking ridiculous on this course. I'm like 2 under after 5. I mean, come on, you know, you'd have to eagle at least 2 holes, which I mean. Yeah, you'd have to eagle 2 out of those 4 holes in order for that to happen, which is completely insane. But regardless, you know, he might get up to about 10 or 12 under par, and then he'll go back down to more like 4 or 5 under for the tournament, and that's pretty much where they'll finish. Is they won't actually get that close to actually winning. They won't actually, you know, end up with a very good score compared to, you know, what it looks like in the beginning.
Nice par.
I think actually, yeah, I think I want to say it's like around 4 or 5 under is where they end up on the final holes or whatever.
Nice on.
Okay, birdie. Yeah. We haven't. I mean, I'm gonna say right now we're not gonna do super great on getting all the birdie badges, because yeah, like I said, these holes do get a little bit harder to birdie and everything like that as you unlock each course and everything. So I mean, we're gonna have quite a bit of work to do after. Yeah, we'll have quite a bit of work to do after the after we unlock all the tournaments and everything, like all the courses. What I mean, yeah, after we unlock all the courses. I'm a little bit hesitant, but I know this is gonna actually come up short, but we might as well just hit it. In fact, this is gonna come up quite a bit short. It's like easily 20 yards short. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, 20 yards short. There you go. Yeah, just leave it like that. If we get it up too high, then it'll just jump over everything. And it'll go a little bit further too. Okay, so for birdie. Yeah! And we're 30 out of 100 and something, I think it is actually. Is it 100 something? I want to say there's 108, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, 108. Yeah. Because yes, there's 6 courses in this game, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm not gonna spoil the names of them, but you know, hey. And that's our longest drive so far, 297. Yay! And that's gonna come up short, actually. It's gonna be. Hopefully, it's not too short. Hopefully, it's still close enough to get a nice, easy putt through. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Just want to hit that full power, and then, you know, probably would have been better off, maybe. Another birdie badge got. Oh yeah, and by the way, When I say, you know, for the characters or like that, when I say Gig'em got him, I am not an A&M. I mean, I am not an A&M fan. Now I am from Texas, and I live in Texas, and I'm from Texas, and you know, Texas is really all about football, but I'm not actually that big of a fan of A&M. In fact, I don't really have any favorite college teams whatsoever. I mean, I like Texas, and OU, okay, but I wouldn't consider them. I wouldn't consider, you know, them favorites or, you know, whatever. I mean, and A&M was really good in the football season this year, which, you know, you obviously got to give them that. But I don't really consider. I'm not really too much into college sports. I just say, I don't know. I mean, that, and of course that's where I thought of Gig'em got him, because, you know, because of the A&M name, or because of the A&M slogan, if you want to call it that. But it's also because my one of my U.S. history teachers used to be or is a A&M fan. But you know, he used to be my, you know, history teacher. God dang, I can't even say it. Yeah, he was a pretty big A&M fan, and he had a thing on there that said, you know, had A&M on it, and it said Gig'em. And I thought that was the stupidest thing I could. I mean, I was like, that's gotta be the stupidest way to say, you know, get 'em or whatever. Was Gig'em, because it sounded like it sounded like more like computer lingo than an actual, you know, phrase that would be used in college football or any sport, period. But I don't know. I just, when I thought of when I was thinking of that on the very first episode of, you know, of this project, I just said, okay, you know, whatever. And crap, that's gonna go way too far. We went too far. He heard him. Yeah, he said we went too far. Okay. Let's try not to miss this putt for par. Okay, thank you.
Nice par.
But yeah, that's pretty much just what I thought of, was just that phrase, and I was like, oh, kind of sounded cool to say Gig'em got him. I don't know why, but it just does. And okay, do not make this okay. This happens to me every once in a while, is I'll hit this really stupid shot where I'll press the A button too quickly and I'll fucking screw myself over. Do not do that. Be very careful to not do that, because that's pretty much the equivalent of I mean, that is losing a shot, literally, but it's almost as bad as hitting it out of bounds, or hitting in the water or something like that, or something that might cause you to have a one-stroke penalty. That's pretty much what that's like. So I mean, be very careful of doing that, because you might just screw yourself over. I, on the other hand, got really fucking lucky making it on the green in 3. If you want it, yeah, 3. And damn it, it's gonna go way the hell past the hole too.
Nice par.
And unfortunately, that's costing us birdie badges and having to go through the tournament again. I mean, I don't know if I even want to do them on. I don't even know if I want to go through the tournament again just to go get the birdie badges, you know. I honestly don't want to, because I know that's going to be a lot of trouble, and it's going to be very fucking boring to watch, because, you know, you've seen these holes already, and you're going to see them plenty when you do these character matches and the tournaments, and also the ring shots and the, you know, all the modes in this game, pretty much. So I'm probably not going to show I'm not going to show the rest of, I'm probably not going to show more than actually getting the birdie badges, probably. I mean, I'll film it, but I'm only going to show the holes where that actually had birdie badges on them, pretty much. That's how I'm going to go about this. And I'll probably make it like a I'll probably make it like a montage episode or something like, or not a montage episode, but I'll just probably do an episode of getting badges or whatever like that, getting all the badges and whatnot. And oh, please, I was hoping that would go back a little bit, but it didn't. Okay, so we're gonna have a tough putt here for bogey, and we're gonna miss it. So, yay for us. Yay for me, GG. Fuck off. Not good at this point. Not actually, it's never good to have him +2, but you see, you see that it's like 10 under after 12, so you think I'm gonna just get completely fucking owned, which actually at this point I wouldn't completely eliminate that, but like I said, the score's gonna go back down quite a bit, so I mean, I wouldn't worry about him too yet. I wouldn't worry about him yet, really. I'm not gonna worry about him. And that's going to come up quite a bit short, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, thank you. I mean, I don't like how it's going to the left, but
Nice on.
I've had worse shots, so. And stay firm. There we go. Yep.
Nice birdie.
See, if I actually hit that actually like 24 to 26 feet, I would have actually missed that because it would have just died right. It would have died down to the left at the end of the hole. I mean, right towards the end of the putt. So it's actually very good that I hit that very firmly.
Nice shot.
You know what's funny? I haven't even edited the first episode yet. Actually, I've just been recording. I mean, like I recorded up till episode 6, I think it was. You know, where I started getting all loopy and shit and tired. And I kind of waited until after I was done with pretty much catching up on the YouTube videos that I had to watch, you know, that I was watching for the day. And come on, make that. Oh well.
Nice.
Pretty much just got done watching my YouTube videos, my daily dose of YouTube videos and streams. Actually, one of the streams got canceled, unfortunately. But still gonna watch my daily dose of streaming tomorrow. And in fact, I actually haven't even finished the Mario Party project yet, and I did that like almost 2 weeks ago. Almost finished that 2 weeks ago from right now. So it's kind of interesting that I'm like, I mean, I know why I'm recording all these episodes. It's because it's because this, like I said before, this is one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm like really, I mean, even if it doesn't seem like it, and even if it seems like I'm like super pissed off at certain things, I am pretty excited to be recording this. I mean, and to be, you know, putting it up as a Let's Play. I mean, that's actually why I wanted to put it up as a Let's Play now, as opposed to later, because I was really in the mood for it. And since I love this game so much and everything like that, you know, I mean, I'm really giddy about it. So I mean. So I mean, yeah. So I mean, keep that in mind. I mean, if I'm recording any game at all, pretty much, I'm pretty much. I mean, I'm doing it because I want to, even if it seems like I'm completely fucking pissed off at the game or whatever like that, and I say, oh well, fuck this game, I'm done with it or whatever. I usually go back to it anyway, and you know, and I mean, and part of the time is just because I love the game. I mean, I love the game so much, and I'm like, well, you know, I should be good at, or either that, or I should be good at this game, but I'm like not, you know, and that's frustrating to me a lot too. Like this game, you know, played it for I said like I kind of raged about a little bit in the last episode that, you know, I've played this game for pretty much half my life, and then I still fucking suck at it, you know. Still get my ass kicked by Mario, you know, and really, honestly, the fact of the matter is that's gonna happen. I mean, pretty much no matter how good you're gonna get. I mean, and wow, that was a good shot. That's pretty much just gonna happen no matter what you do. I mean, it's just how the game is. I mean, it's like Mario Party. It's like anything Mario related. No matter how good you get at it, the game's still gonna fucking piss you off at some point. Because that's just the way it is. And I have a hard time accepting that at times, so I mean, you know, I'll say that, and I will definitely still get pissed off at this game. And goddamn it, wow, what the hell's happening? Oh, what the fuck? I'm like, where the fuck did it go? I guess it went down the mountain, I guess. Anyway, yeah, like I said, you know, I'm still gonna definitely get pissed off at this game. I'm still gonna get pissed off at pretty much any game I play. Or that any game that I'm gonna probably do a Let's Play for, or anything in that, or any gaming commentary video, pretty much. So I mean, I wouldn't, you know, I mean,
Nice on.
I don't know what the point is in saying that, but I just pretty much want to mention that, really. That's pretty much all I can say about it. Is just, you know, I'm still gonna get pissed off at these games, but you know, don't think that I hate these games. Pretty much, you know, don't get the misconception that I'm gonna hate absolutely hate these games and everything like that. I absolutely love them. It's just when you play them so much, you think you should be good at it, and you know you should be perfect all the time and everything like that. But the fact of the matter is, you're not. So, enough of gaming philosophy. Yeah, he actually finished off at -4 there, so that's good that we won by a solid 3 strokes. I mean, it wasn't great, but you know, it's still a win. So we're gonna get this gold trophy, and that's worth 1,200 course points. So we're gonna pretty much unlock this course right away. 5 points. That's funny. All right, and that's actually the next lost course right there, Boo Valley. That's what it's called. And we got 2,070 more points till the next course, which is the last course. So, oh yeah, an excellent win if I do say so myself. So, that's going to end this episode right here. And in the next episode, we're going to play Bowser. Probably one of the hardest characters in the game by far. If not the hardest. So, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, and I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.